Hello everybody, Alexander back here with another episode of the Fire Emblem Three Houses playthrough for the Black Eagle's house. Alright, pick it up exactly where we left off, okay? We're gonna end our day and begin down the path of everything. It's Ferdinand's birthday. So, everybody, regardless of characters, I just send him flowers. It's 200 GP. I can easily replace it, and it earns me a little bit of friendship with them, which is never a bad thing. So, in this instance, it's going to force us to do the mission because it's just the mock battle. Rivalry of the Houses. Yes. Okay, I'm actually not going to save there. I'm actually going to save right here. Oh, did it not? That's fine. It'll be okay. Even if it didn't save, it's not that big of a deal. I can actually just do it at the beginning of the conflict as well. One thing I really like about this game is that I can save anywhere.
This is my chance to measure your worth as an instructor. Do you think you can rise to the challenge? So confident. This will be interesting.
I am nothing but confidence, Edelgard. We have this in the bag.
Each of us has undergone strict training. We're prepared for anything that comes our way. That means there's no need to hold back. Show us what you're capable of.
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No worries. We'll just join in now.
Simply tell me your weaknesses and you're welcome to stay. But is there enough time to cover them all?
I love her so much. She's just like savage as all hell.
So you can't win unless you know my weakness. Poor princess. You really should believe in yourself more.
I spare no effort when pursuing victory. As a master of schemes, I should think you would understand.
Schemes? Me? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Claude, you're not fooling anyone. You are putting off nothing but rogue energy, like the entire time.
Hearing the words fair and square from Claude can only be a bad omen.
Your Highnesses haven't known me for very long, but you already have me figured out, don't you?
No need to poke fun. I will fight with honor. That said, I will fight to win.
Yes, and the same is true of us. Right, Professor?
If that is how you feel, then I will not hold back.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
Edelgard, Professor, be careful out there.
Okay, so magic. Magic can provide new means of attack and defense to a unit that has the skill and the appropriate class to wield it. You must equip attack magic in place of a weapon, but you can use assist magic regardless of other equipment. All magic has limited uses, but these will replenish at the end of a battle. The magic your unit gains access to is determined by their skills. Study Reason to learn black or dark magic, develop Faith to learn white magic. Self-explanatory, really. Battle preparations. This is more important. Choose the units option to determine whom to send into battle. Press the A button to toggle a unit. Use the highlighted in green, or units highlighted in green cannot be excluded. So you will be forced to use them. Choose the inventory options to sort items, equip abilities, or combat arts, assign battalions, or change your unit's classes. Choose the map option to see the area and placement of your units. Once your preparations are complete, select fight to begin the battle. Alright, so the reason why this screen is so important is because I think I explained this once before, but it does allow you to kind of pick where you're putting everything. So units I have a couple of units that I just refuse to use. So I don't really like Linhart. And I will level him later through other means. I just do not like using him early. And I'm going to stick to units that I know are strong early. And units that I favor early. And then we go to map. Now, you're going to notice that Alex and Edelgard both do not have a square under them. That means the game is forcing that unit to be in that location. You cannot move it, you cannot change it. Anybody else that you can change, I advise that you do. I tend to put melee units in the front or on the sides, and casters in the center or around the back line to help protect them from any potential threats. Alright. And with that, we're going to save the game real quick, right here. And then we're going to click fight. Yes. Rout the enemy. All of your units fall in battle is the defeat condition.
The mock battle is finally here. Will you lead us to victory?
I got you, Edelgard. We've got this in the bag.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Alright.
Stay focused.
So, using the cover to your advantage is the best way to do this. Force them to attack you in a disadvantageous position. Okay.
That's my cue.
I like to back up most melee units with a caster if I can, to finish off any like chip damage that might be done,
None of your shallow
especially
tactics
early.
are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
Me? But I'm not ready.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Did you? Mercedes? Keep our enemy occupied until then. I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best. Is that all?
See. You want to use your terrain to your advantage, okay? Those hearts you saw pop up means that those two units gained friendship together, okay? Any units within 2 tiles of each other will gain that friendship during battle. So I'm going to see if I can give Dorothy here the killing blow. Not quite. Okay. So. Yeah. Use my Iron Sword to weaken him. Perfect. Now, I know combat happened kind of quick there, but you're gonna see that the like hit rate is shown as well as like your chance to crit and your might and all that.
I've lost? Oh,
Nice.
unthinkable.
I've got many skills, you know.
Perfect. You can zoom out just a little bit if you want to see. I have the grid paneling turned on because I like to see where all the squares are. You can turn it off though if you don't want it active. So we're going to use Edelgard. Maybe. I kind of want her. It's fine. I was thinking of maybe leaving her in the brush, but it'll be okay. So he didn't get to attack. So I'm gonna move Hubert right here and give him the killing blow. Because mages, they can take a little while to level, especially early.
So strong.
So all the experience I can give them early, I tend to do it.
You could have at least tried.
Okay. And Petra will move right here. Enemy phase.
Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all.
Get him, Hubert. Fuck him up. It's very early, so your units aren't going to feel very powerful. Does she have lethal? No, she does not. So a note is when you move to check like that, if you hit B, you can go back to your prior positioning. Is there any way that I don't just outright kill him? Not really. Go here, attack. Yes. Because I'm trying to give experience to mages. Primarily, just so that later on it's not as bad. I'm gonna put Dorothy right here. It's all about positioning, really.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander.
I won't go down so easily.
Perfect. Excellent. Everybody's gaining a little bit of friendship, which is good. Okay, so now that we've cleared the opening act of the enemies, we can reconfigure and start moving
Let's
in
use
that
the
direction.
forest to set up an ambush. I'm counting on your support, everyone.
If they're waiting in the forest, we do well to take a detour.
So we are going to go around, and it is going to take a couple of extra turns, but it's worth it.
Still unstoppable.
Items, use a potion. Perfect. Awesome. Player phase. It's very important that you keep your mages in the back line, pretty much. So, see how moving there will proc an attack? So, if you're going to go around to do what I'm doing, don't move anywhere that a red line would appear. And just take your time, right? There's no need to rush. Good strategy is often just sometimes taking that extra turn or two, you know, to situate yourself in an advantageous position. I think she has a ranged attack of some kind, so I'm trying not to take any chip damage if I can avoid it. You can break the fences to fight them, which I don't like doing.
All we can do is fight back with all our might.
Yep, Claude, that is the case. I wonder if moving here, it should force her to come out to fight me. Oh, whoops. Which is what I'm trying to get to happen. But worst case scenario is it doesn't quite work out that way. But I think I'm far enough away that it should force her hand. Yep. Which is fine. That's what we wanted. Alright, so now that they're no longer in here, we don't deal with the plus 40% avoid and plus 2 defense, right? So now, we put these nerds in a pincer. Let's see here. How much damage do you do to him? Wrath Strike. Yeah, we'll do Wrath Strike. So this is a combat art. It's gonna burn a little bit extra of your weapon durability, but it's worth it for bonus chip damage, right? I'm gonna put him here, and because he's a mage, he should be able to just swing over the wall. Awesome. Clawed down. Hubert is level 2. Now always pay attention to what your 1-ups on a stat sheet are gonna be, because it's always random. So a lot of times, like I said before, you're gonna get lucky sometimes, and you're gonna get unlucky sometimes.
I guess I'll just have to settle for cheering the others on.
Okay. Go behind her. Didn't mean to speed that up, sorry. Nice, she missed. God, our avoid is actually, like, hilariously high. And then we're gonna use Dorothea to finish that off. Because, like I said, any experience for mages early is just really good.
Was that really necessary?
Hilda, it's okay. You're not gonna be on Claude's team
Winning's
forever,
always
I
nice.
promise. The thing that kind of annoys me just a tiny bit,
Not
right,
Quite
is
what I was after.
because of the way stats roll out, I don't know what it was, but there are not a lot of male units that I feel have very good stats. And I will recruit the ones that I can that do. It's just a lot of my favorite units in the game also happen to be female, which is fine. It's just weird to me that it didn't shake out just a little bit more evenly as far as stat blocks go, but that's okay. I am looking at it from just a gameplay perspective. I'm kind of a stat nerd. Wait here. So see how that red line appears? You don't want that. You do not want to proc aggro until you are ready to have aggro procced. That being said, I do want to recruit one specific member from the Blue Lion House, and that's Felix. And that is because, if I remember correctly, he is one of the best swordsman units in the entire game. And I do want him for what we're doing. I don't want to start this fight yet, so I'm just gonna wait. So oftentimes, if you know that you can take a turn to wait and not proc aggro, I advise doing it. Let's see here. Yes. So that ×2 you see means I'm gonna get to swing twice. Okay. Let's see. Did Dorothea level up? She did. So both her and Hubert did. So I'm gonna try to give this level to Edelgard. I try to give Edelgard during this type of stuff the killing blow on important things. Perfect.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
Failure is not an option.
God damn, that's a good level up.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
Yeah, so like what I was saying about the units is like he is not recruitable, right? And because he's like the leader of the house, like both of these are really good units, but you can't get them as like another house. And it's just hilarious to me that there's a lot of recruitable units, and it's just like some of the guy units just rolled really bad stats, and their stat growths aren't very good. I mean, there are some of them that are decent, but it's just funny to me that that's how that all just rolls out. Yep.
Beautiful work, Professor. But the true challenge starts now.
But then you get shit like Hubert, where he's just, like, actually cracked for what he is. Let's see. And, Byleth will always be equally viable regardless of gender for anybody who is wondering. Like, nothing about you changes, it's literally just an aesthetic choice. Alright, let's go over here. I forgot about Sedith. I'm pretty sure he is pretty strong. I don't know, it's been a while since I've actually looked at all the stat blocks as well, to be completely fair. If If I remember correctly, this dude is uber weak to magic. Yes. Perfect. And because we're ranged, he can't do a damn thing about us. There we go. Because she's a low-level archer, she doesn't have the ability to fight back just yet. Alright, let's see if anybody, like, faints, I guess, because dying isn't a thing in this battle. Petra's probably gonna go down. Oh. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, geez, Petra, okay. She is just not gonna quit. I like it. I like the resolve, Petra. I like it a lot. Proud of you. Alright, we're gonna move here. Wait. Oh, I'm all out of magic charges. I'm actually not gonna move there. Attack. There's no reason to move her to attack because of that exact reason. Hubert, I need you to go here and end this nerd. Perfect.
Apologies, Your Highness. I can go no further.
You worked hard for nothing.
Let's see. Do I want Edelgard to have the kill XP? Yes. That's the other thing. Juggling XP between units is really important because you do just kind of want to keep everybody around a pretty good level. And since everybody but Petra's level 1 or level 2, we're going to want to give Petra the kill on this nerd if we can. Yeah.
You're a tough opponent, but I refuse to yield. Do not fool yourself into believing I will hold back.
Never said you would, Dimitri. Perfect. Gosh, even without killing him, he just gives like, oh dear God. That was a good level up. Yeah, he just gives like a hilarious amount of experience because of what he is. Get him, Petra. So, I know that it looked like it was kind of sketch me engaging like that, but as long as you zero them before they get to attack, it doesn't actually matter how low your health is.
I am so sorry, everyone. The rest is up to you.
You did good, Dimitri. Don't beat yourself up. You done good, kid. You done good. Okay, so there's kind of a cheese thing you can do here, where you make it so that, like, watch. Because this is what I was talking about Dorothea's passive. I can literally just end the turn. Like, there's nothing stopping me from abusing the living hell out of her. Because you can use her as like a Pokemon center, and I think it's funny. See? You just position in a circle around her, and then you just kind of have everybody wait. It's pretty good. And I know that it's only like 10% of your max health, but it's still a lot. Now we just continue.
I will
We're
get
gonna
the
move
victory.
Petra here, and everybody's gonna end up waiting anyway before we engage. So just make sure that you position Dorothea next to anybody that you want getting a percentage of their health back. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I can't, like, kill him. Can Edelgard? She can't make it to the other side. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna position so that we're ready to hit him with everything we've got. Because Heinemann, I have watched him just straight up kill units. Like if he's not fought correctly. Which I thought was hilarious when I watched him. They're like, he would just crit out of nowhere and instantly kill somebody's unit. Alright. So Petra's gonna open the fight. Perfect. And then we're gonna let Edelgard kill him.
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
Now you know
It's
your
kind of
limits.
weird that he doesn't have any, like, actual battle experience. Now that I'm thinking about it, for as old as he is.
One
Okay,
step at a
Edelgard.
time.
I guess, you know, we're just gonna keep rolling really good level ups, because why not?
All right, that's
My
that.
God.
The winner of this mock battle is...
This same
Black
shit was
Eagle
happening in
House.
the test playthrough that I was doing to kind of, like,
Even though it was just a mock
relearn
battle,
parts
we
of the
defeated
game, just so
both
that
houses
when I was
masterfully.
walking through this, I was
Take
giving
pride in
everybody
this
accurate
victory,
information.
everyone.
Yeah, just take pride in the victory. You got it, Edelgard. MVP was Hubert. Okay. Hubert's motivation is maxed out. Yeah, that's gonna happen anytime somebody's the MVP. They just get a free motivation meter. So we're gonna save. Now, the reason why I have that separate save file is for every playthrough, for each of the houses that I do, it's gonna be a raw, like, playthrough.
Excellent work today, Professor. Though our victory should come as no surprise. Yes, it was. Further proof that you're well qualified to guide the Black Eagles.
That was impressing, Professor. I mean, impressive. We gained a victory because of your great leadership.
I am really glad that the votes tallied out to this house, because this is my favorite house in the entire game.
We certainly did. We all tried our best, of course, but we couldn't have won without you.
I was curious what it would look like if you did not hold back, and you did not disappoint.
I dare say we owe our victory to Lady Edelgard.
How so? For that battle, she was only a soldier following our professor's command. Sure, she was an incredibly powerful soldier.
Don't worry about it too much, Linhart. All that matters is that we won.
I'm all done with being on the battlefield, okay? I'd rather stay back than pursue victory out there.
You were all as ridiculous as always. We only managed to win because we worked together. Was it something I said? Is it so odd, me talking about togetherness? If so, that perception must change. In fact, I'm canceling the festivities so we can discuss this topic further. I'm kidding, of course. Come on, everyone. We've earned this celebration.
The character development and dialogue in this game is beautifully done, and I really appreciate it.
Was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
So this monthly mission stuff, this is a continuous thing throughout the whole game. So when I showed you guys the calendar, at the end of the month is when the mission, I believe, always happens. So you have the whole month to spend your time to prepare as adequately as you can, either battling, completing missions, exploring, talking to people, recruiting other units, things like that. So just make sure you're using your time wisely, and throughout this entire playthrough, and other playthroughs to come, I will attempt to show you what I think are the best ways to use your time. Again, it's just my opinion, purely subjective. If you find a better way to do it, I'm always open to it, and post it in the comments below. I always like learning new things, and just getting to grow together as a community. Alright, my mission.
Those affiliated with Garreg Mach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students, and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say.
Yeah, he's all surprised.
Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
The implications of this are super intense, and there's a lot of stuff that goes with it.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights
Someone's
of Damn
upset.
Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Well, yeah, man, you're a bandit. You're just like cannon fodder. This should not be a surprise to you.
Part 1. White Clouds. Harpstring Moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
The title cards like that, where it switches between like the seasons and stuff, I really like those. I think the artwork on them is super interesting. There are new places in the monastery to explore. You receive 2,000 gold from the Church of Saros as funding for this month's activities.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time. The knights are well aware of our enemy's strength. We can count on them to keep the battlefield under control for us. It seems unlikely that we would lose. Still, let's do all we can to prepare.
Ideally, we shouldn't
You
need the
seem
knight's
well.
help at all.
Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
Yeah, look at her.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
Yeah, I don't plan on it, man. Your whole line of don't trust her has me on edge pretty much 100%. Yep, always sunflowers. It's a polite thing to do. I don't know why I didn't get the first Sunday. That's kind of weird. Events. Okay, the monastery holds events with various effects, such as those which increase the benefits you share meal activity with certain characters. These events will appear on the calendar. Select explore on your day off to participate. These are important. So there's a fishing event and a food event today. So we're gonna click explore. Yep, and then we're gonna save, and then next episode we will be exploring the monastery and taking place in each event. Yep, the maps. Girl's voice, what could it mean? You'll get more with that as we go. I'm not gonna spoil anything in case those of you have not played the game, okay? So save real quick. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell if you enjoyed your time here today. Alexander, signing out.